Now.
Okay, my name is Bailey Johnson, and my monologue is there's nothing to do around here. There is absolutely nothing to do around here. I live in the most boring house in the whole universe. Day after day, it's the same old thing. When I complain that there's nothing to do, my mom always suggests dumb stuff like, why don't you read a book? Or why don't you work a jigsaw puzzle? I've read all my books. Well, maybe not all of them, but I've read all the books I feel like reading. And it's too much effort to go to the library. And I'm tired of working jigsaw puzzles. I already worked on one in June during the first week of school vacation, and that was enough. My dad's no help either. If I tell him there's nothing to do, he says if I want something to do, I can go mow the grass or wash a few windows. You should see my room. It's so dull. If there is a world record for most dull rooms, my room would be the winner. There's a big shelf filled with books and lots of old games and toys. Stuff from my birthday I've been sick of for months. There's a toy chest too, and the things in there are even worse. I bet some of those toys have been in that chest since I was a baby. Now, I outgrew Candyland years ago, but it's still there. And I bet if my mom saw it, she would suggest I have a friend over to play Candyland with me. I'd die of embarrassment. There's a stupid rule at our house that you can't watch television before 5 o'clock unless you're sick. This rule is supposed to keep me from filling my mind with junk programs. The theory is I will do constructive activities instead of sitting around like a blob. The theory might work if there was something to do around here, but, of course, there isn't. Yesterday, I was rooting around for something, anything to do. I found a half-empty bottle of soap bubble solution. I haven't played with bubbles for years, but I took the cap off and blew a few bubbles, just to see if the solution was any good. Mom had a fit. She said that the soap would leave rings on the furniture, and if I wanted to blow bubbles, I could go outside. But it was hot out, and I was comfy on the floor. I didn't want to blow bubbles anyway. Bubble blowing is too babyish. I'd ride my bike, but there's nowhere to go. Mom says we could bake cookies, but we're out of chocolate chips, and that's the only kind that sounds good.
Hey, Chuck.
And I don't feel like listening to records, and there's no one to play ball with.
Oh, yeah.
I'd get on my paint set, but I'll make a mess and have to clean it up. What I really want to do is go to the movies, but I spent all my allowance already, and my parents won't give me any more. They'll say I'll just have to wait until Saturday, which is when I get my next allowance. I don't mind entertaining myself. I'd be glad to entertain myself if there was something to entertain myself with. But there is nothing. I am stuck for the rest of the summer in the world's dullest house, where there's absolutely nothing to do.
Thank God.